woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, which I'm pretty proud of. Now it's time to get to work. Just before noon o'clock, and I am officially done with schoolwork for the day. I didn't actually get as much work as I thought I would get done because part of it had to be doing some kind of miscellaneous activities that I don't like doing, basic grooming stuff, which I don't know like where to put it. Maybe I should put it like at the 11:30 mark to 12:30 mark, just so it kind of dips into both my schoolwork time and my actual work time. But I had to change things around for today because I am picking up Emily from the airport, which I probably should have left sooner because her plane gets here at noon and it is like 11:55. But I'm leaving now, so that's something. I've been so in my head about the schoolwork because it's mostly the Spanish class. The professor's wonderful. The coursework is important, I guess. And I know, like, learning another language, it, like, broadens your mind or whatever. I just don't like it so much. I just hate every minute of it. And it's no one's fault. It's no one's fault but my own. I hate trying to learn language. I'm not going to learn it. I'm just not. I'll learn enough to pass the class, which, hopefully I'll pass the class. I'm going to be honest, this is the only class where I'm like, am I going to pass this? I hope so, but it's brutal. I am not doing well in this class at all, and I cannot imagine I'll be doing better. And then after this semester, I have to do another Spanish course, which, won't that be something? But that's a concern for another day. For now, I'm going to go pick up Emily and complain to her a bit. I just picked Emily up from the airport. She's pretty tired. She's been up since 3:30 this morning, flying to Denver and then to Indianapolis, which is a pretty strange way of getting back home, but I guess it was the cheapest flight. So she is getting ready to nap, and she's listening to a true crime podcast, which is what she naps to. It's basically just the modern version of what her parents nap to, which is they would nap to the ID channel, which is basically just like crime, murder stuff. I don't know why someone would nap to it or why Emily likes to nap to it so much, but it's her napping. It's her, ocean waves or her summer breeze. That's what she naps to. So Emily's gonna take a nap. I have to go to my parents quite soon to take Sophia to cheer, which means the rest of the day is kind of just bungled, which I guess it could be worse. So I've been working on this film project for one of my clients for a couple of weeks now, and I've gotten to the point where I often get in any form of art that I make, whether it's my screenwriting or short stories or my films, where at a certain point, it feels like it's just getting worse and worse. Like there's a certain point where I go, oh, this is my best work. But then I'll keep working after that, and it feels like it's getting worse. And I've gotten so close to the project, as I do with all these projects, that I don't know if it's getting better or not. And usually it actually is getting better, but I can't see it anymore. And I'm at the point with this project where it feels worse to me, and it feels like the more I do this, the worse it gets, and I'm getting in my head about it. So I'm gonna have a meeting with this team in like an hour or so, and I'm sure they'll be incredibly helpful, as they always are, and kind of put me on the right path. But I'm just in a place where I'm just not really sure what to do. But I'm gonna try to get out of my head for a little bit, at least on the drive there, because it's driving me insane. As I was driving here to my parents' house to take Sophia to dance today, I was behind this like Jaguar, Aston Martin, some sort of fancy like super car, and we're going in a roundabout, and the roads are quite wet because it's just, Indiana's a swamp, so it rains all the time. And he goes to the turn, and his car just like slides like a good 90 degrees, and then he like turns back and then it like goes another 90 degrees in the opposite direction. And it was pretty cool. I don't know if it was on purpose or an accident. I mean, he was just flying through that. He was probably going like 30 or 40 in an area that you should really only go like 10 to 15. I mean, I wouldn't do that, especially with the Honda Civic, or even more so with my Jalopy. But watching him do it was pretty cool. And I don't know if it was on purpose or he's just, or she, I guess it could be a she, is just irresponsible. But either way, it was pretty cool. Well, it is now 6:10 and I'm going to be done with work today. Is there things I should do? Probably. Is there things that I want to do? Yes. I mean, I am just itching to work, but I made a schedule, and even though it hasn't gone exactly according to plan, I'm trying to be less obsessive about it. I know when it comes to work, I get obsessive because I just care a lot about my work. I've always been a little jealous, but also don't really understand people who can just, people who can just like work from 9 to 5 and just go home and not think about work anymore. I've never had a job like that. Every job I've had, I've cared so much about. It's pretty much all I think about all of the time. And I suppose in a certain sense that's a good thing, but it's also not very healthy. So I'm trying to have some sort of balance. Maybe 12 hours a day, 7 days a week isn't exactly balance, but it is better than 16 hours a day. So I am working on it. If this will actually continue, I don't know, but worth a try.